하나, 둘, 셋. 1 million. 안녕하세요. 1ctt입니다. So this is the moment we've all been waiting for. This is Twice with their latest comeback, Feel Special. This is really an amazing comeback. We bid farewell to Fancy era. Goodbye Fancy. It was a great era while it lasted, but this is a whole new era with Mina making a return after her departure for a while to get rest and treatment for anxiety issues. She's back in this. We've seen it in the teasers, the trailers, the silhouette choreography. We've looked at amazing album covers. So lots of hype, lots of anticipation. This is gonna be amazing. Definitely really special. And I'm gonna be talking about this video, looking at the choreography, looking at the costumes, I heard there's a storyline in this, so I'm just going to keep my eyes out for this, and I'm going to be pausing the video at certain intervals that speak to me. So without further ado, let's watch this together. This is Feel Special. Nayeon opens with a bang. And that's Mina. And Mina's at the center. Okay, wait. I think this deserves a lot of mention. I'm getting a little bit emotional just looking at this. It's really special to see Mina there. She's worked so hard to be in this comeback. We know that she relied on the strength of her fellow members. She was in close talks with JYP, and she's made it. And just looking at her back in the center, doing what she does best, entertaining all of us. Being on stage, it means the world to me. I mean, even though she may not be available for the promotions later and the music shows and whatnot, she's right there. This is Twice back as OT9. It's emotional seeing her there, and she looks frankly amazing without a fringe anymore, and it's with her forehead. I mean, this is the celebration of foreheads, right? So Mina's back with a forehead, and we have Momo who's back with a forehead as well. We've got some with bangs. We've got Nayeon, I think we saw in the opening sequence, and I think Chaeyoung has bangs too, and it's everyone just looks amazing. They're all in white. There's a gold kind of background, very Egyptian, a little bit Arabian Nights kind of feel to it, and I mean the whole beat of it so far, it's got this interesting vibe to it. So let's continue and watch, shall we? That's Chaeyoung from the teaser. Wow, that's Tui, and I mean we should mention Chaeyoung from the previous scene. So you've got a bit of an Egyptian kind of feel, a Middle Eastern kind of feel to it, and then suddenly there's Chaeyoung that pops up in a very futuristic kind of get up, and it's almost like in the year 2500 or something like that. And then suddenly we have a juxtaposition with Tsui, who's with a flower crown and a very colourful gown. The whole backdrop reminds me of, I don't know, I mean this reminds me of Hotel Del Luna, if you have watched it with IU. Where in her little office or room, it looks kind of like this, very opulent, very colorful, and very extravagant. So she looks regal here, like totally like a queen. So wow, I'm amazed. And that's Momo. Long live the forehead. Wow. Okay, I need to stop there because, well, I mean, out of all the trailers and teasers that I've seen, it's Sana's that blew me away, like really blew me away. Like, she's in this like pink, long hair. She looks kind of aloof in the distance, incredibly sexy, and I don't know, there's something about this look that just really just grabs me, like it grabs me by the collar and says, look at me, like this is Sana. I think this is one of her best eras. Like, I mean, some may argue that she doesn't look as good in bangs, but I love this look. This for me was the teaser that won best teaser. I mean, that's what I feel. But let's continue. That is cool look there, right there. And there's Nayeon back in the center. There's a lot of bling on Nayeon. Wow. I need to compose myself for a moment. I mean, wow. I mean, to see Mina back there, her vocals are back. She's in kind of like this really elegant, flowing. It reminds me of a wedding gown. She's looking in the distance. She's walking through a room by herself. It's very symbolic to me. I think it's very emblematic of her struggles, perhaps, that in this time where she's been with anxiety, she's been struggling. She's been, I guess, at times feeling like she's on her own, but she's not alone. I mean, in a way, she's alone with her struggles, but she's always supported by her fellow members. She's always supported by all of us once here, and I don't know. I'm really moved by this scene. I mean, just seeing her there and just hearing her vocals back, her perfect, soft, airy vocals that suit her so well and suit every song. It kind of just brings down the tempo a little bit to bring a bit of introspection. That's what Mina does best, and I'm so glad to see this. Like I'm not kidding. Like this is great. And that's a Mi Cheng moment. Okay, Mi Cheng fans all over the world, this is your moment. Wow, this is Mina and Cheon just looking through the looking glass at one another. Wow, I mean, Mi Cheng is like kind of my second favorite ship, and this is Mi Cheng right there. It's amazing. We've got futuristic Cheon. We've got Mina in her gown. They're almost like almost star-crossed lovers. I don't know. Like that's the kind of feel I'm getting. Like they're meeting under a magical forest. It's wow. I mean, well, Mi Cheng shippers all over the world. This is your moment. Enjoy it. This is amazing. And is this a potential Motsu moment? Like, and that's Tsui and Momo. That's an interesting ship, and if we didn't realize it earlier, Tsui is actually in some kind of dollhouse, and Momo's like the giant in comparison. So this is interesting. I mean, let's see where this will go. And that's Jihyo at the center. Wow. Okay, we've got two looks here for Jihyo. I mean, one with a ponytail tied up real high, and we've got this that I guess we're more familiar with when we've seen Breakthrough. So, well, she kills both. I mean, the first one is just super feminine, super powerful, and we've got this one which is also a very powerful look. And I guess Tahyun right at the back is just threatening the Requiem again. But let's continue. And let's jump on. Wow, that's one hell of a sexy look right there. I mean, Jonghyun showing off her legs. She's in red with red lipstick. Wow, I mean, Jonghyun fans, you're probably just lapping up this moment right here. But wow, what a moment. All right, rap. Wow. Wow, okay, was it just me or did Tubu just take the entire rap line and wow, that's probably the longest rap line I've heard her spit out since maybe, I don't know, What Is Love maybe, but wow. she killed it, and I think she had this kind of like braided hair, like cornrows a little bit, like so. It's kind of like a tribute to rappers out there, and you know she's killed it. I mean, it's kind of dropped the pace a little bit. The beat has just dropped, and wow, that rap part she owned it. So it's interesting to see just Tubu doing it instead of the usual Duke Cheng. So maybe Cheng gets a rap part later. I don't know, but there's not much of the song left. So let's continue here. Oh, another moment there. So we've got what are the ships right now? So we've got Mi Cheng, we've got Motsu, and this one's an interesting one. We've got Nayeon and Jihyo. So there's a whole bunch of television screens, and Jihyo is there, kind of just looking at all of them. So now we know what she's looking for on the teaser, but that's interesting. So 3 ships so far. Nayeon with a smile. I guess. Wow. That's Mi Cheng again. Oh, that's Saida. Well, I guess the teasers, those who were closely looking at Taehyun's teaser would have noticed that she's carrying an umbrella, and in Sana's teaser, like there are a couple of people walking in the foreground. They're just shadows, but we don't get to see who they are. But wow, I mean that moment when you saw that smile break out on Nayeon's face. We've got smiles breaking out on Mina and Chaeyoung's face, Motsu, and now Sana and Taehyun. I think that's what the song is really about. I mean, there is a storyline to this that previously they kind of all alone in their little space. Their expressions are kind of a little bit more serious and stern, perhaps a little bit more pensive. And once they realize that they're not alone in their little space of theirs, when they're looking at a fellow member, and that's when all the ships come in. And when they finally realize that they're looking at one another and they're actually not alone, and that's when that smile happens. Maybe that's what Feel Special really means. I mean, it's about being there for one another. It's about members just staying there for one another, making sure that no one feels left out or feels alone, and that's how everyone can soldier on and smile. And I think that's really poignant. I love it. Like it's great. And that's Momo killing it on the dance floor. And that's Sana just wow. This is really deep. I mean, it's on the surface it's just another house track. So for those who are in the know, house is a genre of music that it's essentially like EDM, electronic dance music, but it incorporates a bit of disco vibes, a bit of techno. There's a lot of synthesizers, bass lines. You've got cymbals on the offbeats. It's very boppy. So on the surface, that's all it is. It's a bop. It's a great dance track as usual. But I think Feel Special attempts to tell a story of how people from seemingly different backgrounds, at very different seasons or situations in their life. Like Sana is kind of like just lost and alone on the streets. It's raining and she's by herself, and Taehyun comes over with an umbrella. It's about someone coming to meet you at that most crucial time when you feel that you're most alone. And I think it's great. I think from the moment Mina was at the center and everyone surrounding her, I think this is a story about rising up against our difficulties and realizing we're never alone as long as we have one another. And I have to say I'm really moved. These are not fake emotions. I'm truly emotional. I still can't get over the fact that Mina's in here, and then there's that Mi Cheng moment that I think is beautiful. It's something I've never seen so proudly displayed on an MV, and I love it. It's a great track. I Feel Special. This is gonna blow up. I think it's gonna be Twice's biggest comeback and possibly the comeback of the year, maybe song of the year, album of the year. It's all right there. So these are my reactions to Feel Special. I'm glad we watched it together. It's amazing. And because it's such a special comeback, as I promised, there's gonna be a special giveaway. So today, for this reaction video, I'm giving away 2 posters. This is from version B and version C. Of course, there's a special question that you need to answer, and the fastest fingers will win. And do not leave the answer in the comments, however. Do send it to this following email address. And the email address is feelspecialgiveaway. So that's feelspecialgiveaway. So that's feelspecialgiveaway@gmail.com. So the question, now listen up, okay? So we know that just about 2 days ago we celebrated Nayon's birthday. Wait a minute, was it yesterday? I think yesterday, sorry. We just celebrated Nayon's birthday. So this question is about Nayeon. So we know in the Feel Special album, she actually took charge of writing Rainbow, which is track number 2, with a B-side. So the question for today is going to be a little bit more difficult. So no hints, no clues whatsoever. The question is, this was Nayeon's second song that she wrote. What was the first song that Nayeon helped to write? And she didn't write this alone. She actually wrote this with another member. I'm not going to tell you which album it's from, but tell me if you know the answer. Send it again to the email address that I told you about, feelspecialgiveaway@gmail.com. The fastest 2 winners will walk away with a version B and a version C poster. So thank you for watching. I hope you like this reaction video. Stay tuned. The cover video is going to be up within the week. I'm really excited to cover it. I think it's great. It's got very similar chord structure and song progression as Breakthrough, I think. So I think I should be able to get it up by tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. I'm really excited to cover it. And I hope you have a great day ahead. Thank you.